What's going on? Good morning. Happy Friday. Listen, Black women, we got to get it together. I said we need to get it together. The reason why I'm saying this is the talented Keri Hilson revealed on The Breakfast Club, who really wrote the infamous, the Diss, Beyonce Diss record, Turning Me On. Well, she didn't reveal um, the actual person, but she revealed the fact that, hey, I did not write um, that diss record. You know, I was forced to sing that record. Um, she wrote her version, but um, there was another writer that was told to write the portion of the diss one that ruined her career. And she was classy about it. She didn't, she kept saying, no, there was another person, and I don't want to, this person went on to be famous to write, the diss record. And so Keri talked about, okay, I was young. I was afraid of losing, my career. And the producer on it was like, no, you have to do it, or else, it's, pretty much um, did a more of an executive musical threat, not like, literally going to axe her or unalive her. But no, he was saying, um, if you don't do this basically could end your career. And she says, well, I just don't want to do this. This is not who I am, pretty much is what she was saying. I don't make records to put down people. That's not in my spirit. She went on to talk about, I'm a swimmer. I used to swim, and swimmers, we, pretty much what she was saying, we do it for the love of the sport. We compete with ourselves. We don't, go against or try to dim someone else's light. So then, after the interview, because she was really emotional, the lady that actually wrote the diss part had the audacity. I think her name is Esther Dean, if I'm saying it right, allegedly. She gets in the chat. Somebody called her out and she said, yes, that's me. Yeah, I did it. I made lots of money from it too. No, I'm sorry that your career was ruined because I was the one that did it. I'm sorry that you received backlash from Beyonce's beehives, allegedly. I'm sorry you worked hard in your career and you were already on top, but I put a fork in the road and ruined you just by the few lines that I wrote. And I never apologized you, nor did I throw you a check your way for your trouble. So, Miss Esther, all up in the chat, bragging for ruining Keri Hilson's career. And baby, the folks in the chat dragged her so tough, so bad, to the point she had to come back with a fake apology. And there's no coming back, Esther, for that. Now she's saying, oh, Keri deserves grace. It's like, when are we going to take a real accountability and do a real apology? When are we going to take accountability for our actions? The only reason why she apologized is because folks dragged her like, wait a minute. After this woman pours her heart out on a national syndicated show, very remorseful, and you can you can tell that Keri is still traumatized by this, afraid to go anywhere. Now she could hold her head up high now because the truth is revealed. You should have stayed gone. You've been gone and silent and letting this woman take all of the verbal abuse for what you wrote. And then you decided 16 years later to come out of the shadows like a coward and brag about how much money you made off of it, how much success you got out of it. Then, after being dragged, here's the kicker. She does her half apology, but then this is, and I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at Keri. I'm laughing at the stupidity of this apology. She says, "Oh, I gave several versions. Me and Keri co-wrote on this song, and there was all these different options that we had to pick from, and that was the one we picked." So not only was her apology just horrible, she tried, after bragging about demolishing, being a part of the demise of Keri's musical career, halting, she tried to add that still Keri had something to do with that. We co-wrote that together. Um, ma'am, sit down. You need to have several seats. Again, getting out of trying to cover up. And see, this is the reason why this had to happen this way. I don't like the fact that she came back in the chat bragging, but then it just puts the period at the end of the sentence. What Keri's been saying, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, y'all. I didn't try to diss Beyonce. This song was about a guy. And the fact that you want to try to add me in it, like, I was like, yeah, let's do this together as as a partnership. Ma'am, just apologize because you did this. Keri did not want any involvement in this. And now to make herself look good, Keri deserves grace. Wait a minute. And shout out to DJ Envy. he said, DJ Envy said after Keri's interview, 10 seconds later, Esther rises, she comes out and she does her, well, actually 10 seconds later after she celebrates the success of that diss, then after being dragged 10 seconds later, oh, I'm sorry. It's like, anyway, I digress. I really want to go back to what I mean by us doing better with each other. You know, I'm not going to say all Black women, but even I have experienced this so much. We are so quick to stab each other in the back, and I'm tired of it. It's not always Black girl magic. Hey, sis. Hey. I'm sick of us not supporting each other. I'm really tired of us always being so overcritical of one another. Um, I want us to really love on each other and not get excited about the demise of one's success. If you see a sister down, lift her up, pray for her. But to volunteer to brag about someone's hardship. Keri Hilson, phenomenal singer, worked hard. She was at the height of her career, doing well. She wasn't an artist that even needed to do this Beyonce diss to elevate. But because she was young and afraid, she's like, I didn't think I had a voice. But to tell you the truth, I'm gonna really piggyback on Charlemagne the God, what he said to you, Keri. He said, listen, give yourself some grace. Because she was feeling really like, I felt like I could have fought more. And Keri, I'm gonna tell you, you know what? I don't even think you could have back then. All these things that are coming up in regards to how the music industry was back then and now, and how women didn't have a voice back then, and how they were treated and used and abused, allegedly, to say that, but it's really true. And really reflecting on even what happened to Lady Gaga, and that's a whole nother situation what she went through in the music industry. So much. It's a whole list of women. But anyways, Keri, now that it's over now, I pray for a huge success on your new album. And from now you can walk into any restaurant, any mall, anywhere you want to walk with your head held high and enjoy your fans that love you, the new fans you're going to get behind this. Thank you, Esther. Because now you just elevated, Keri. See, God is so good. He will make your enemy your footstool. Click that subscribe button. Click the bell. I love you guys.